You're quite hostile.
This is war. They are relentlessly torching Australia. It is going to the point where they're saying it's a scary portent for the future. You think California is going to get hit again in this spring and this summer? You can bet it. And it's all part of their game to put in their whole smart regimen, smart cities and their smartphones and their smart this and their smart that. You should all understand what SMART stands for. Surveillance, military, arsenal in residential technology. It's 24/7 monitoring us. Everywhere you go, everything you do is going to be monitored. And just like in California and just like the other areas where they're putting in the mega trains and they're burning out the areas where they want to put in the trains, they're doing the same thing in Australia. If you think it's going to stop, I think you ought to think again.
This is the beginnings of a wireless reality for all of us. This city is being wirelessly retrofitted as a smart city.
So while they're starving out the farmers, they're putting in the high-speed rails. They're just being burned out and they're staying out as the rail system, the mega rail system 2030 and 2050 is being implemented. You want to see where we're all heading and where it's going to come down to everywhere is going to be like this? To China, smart cities, and the credit systems, the credit scores. The Chinese government is launching the social credit system in 2020. The system intends to monitor, rate, and regulate the financial, social, moral, and possibly political behavior of the citizens and also the country's companies via a system of punishments and rewards. Debt servitude. That's why they run up the debt. Digital social control. We see over here illegally protesting against the authorities. I thought it was a right to protest. Now it's illegal to protest against the authors of the authority. Public shaming. Exposure either online or on TV screens in public spaces of the names, photo ID numbers of blacklisted citizens, phone dial tones mandated by authorities that inform people that they are calling to a dishonest debtor. So this is where they're heading, folks, and I guarantee you it's coming to the United States, it's coming to England, and it's coming to everywhere. The credit system is going to be the FICO scores that we have today. It'll all be about your credit scores. Most people are going to submit. They're going to obey. They're going to bend over because they have no independence. They don't have any way to get off of the system. So they're going to have to play by the government's rules. And it's going to be harsh. It's going to be horrible. And then they're going to use the internet and all the social media sites to crack down. That is why YouTube announced on December 10th that they're going to crack down on those that weren't making them money so they can start purging those that aren't making anybody money as an excuse to get rid of all the YouTubers. So I would expect by the year end, we're not going to have a voice. We're going to either choose to go off or they're going to take us down one or the other. That's where it's heading. So speak out while we can, folks. They do not care about you. You have to care about your fellow brothers and sisters. In this world of 2020, we have to gain vision. You better stop. You better speak out. You better become the mother bear, better awaken before it's going to be too late. So we got to learn how to party and how to change what we must change. You don't change the existing culture by fighting it. Build a new model that makes the existing model obsolete. Get back to the gardens. Know your food, your water, and your energy. When I was in Tibet in early 2000, the people were so repressed, oppressed, suppressed. They had loudspeakers going on in the mornings and at night, programming propaganda into everybody's heads so they could not sleep. It was incredible to see, even though they're the most peaceful people in the world, how they were being so oppressed. And now they're literally closing down areas and towns and moving them. And again, the news is not covering anything to do with any of this. Come on, folks, step up.